With Sony's grip on the console market slipping and Valve gearing up to disrupt the gaming industry with a new console, could we be witnessing the dawn of a major shakeup in the gaming world? Let's break it down. Looking at the current state of console market, things aren't looking great. Sony sold over 21.8 million unit of the PlayStation 5 in 2024, while Xbox only sold 3 million units during the same year. To put this in a perspective, Sony sold over 106 million units of the PlayStation 4 in 2019, which was one of the best selling console of all time. It's not just the console sales that are suffering. Both Sony and Microsoft are seeing a significant decline in overall revenue, including earnings from exclusive console games. Xbox has never fully controlled the console market, but Sony has traditionally had a strong hold. However, in recent years, Sony seems to be losing that grip. Right now, the situation feels like the calm before the storm. Sony perspective on handheld console has shifted over time. They once believed handheld consoles weren't a good fit for the market, which led them to stop producing their first handheld device, the PS Vita. But looking at the current market, handheld consoles are experiencing rapid growth. With the success of Steam Deck, Valve is now ready to deepen its involvement in the gaming industry. Valve has already started rolling out SteamOS, which has become the OS of choice for many handheld console makers, such as the Lenovo Legion Go. Steam's vast game library is a big draw for these devices. Windows has never had a serious competition in the gaming category, which is why we are experiencing so many issues like low FPS, compatibility, bugs. For example, Assassin's Creed Origin had server issues and Microsoft had to release a patch to fix them. However, with the reports indicating that Windows 11 will require paid subscription to get security and patch updates, there is a growing hope that Valve SteamOS could be a better solution for gaming. Windows was never originally designed for gaming, so having an OS specially built for this purpose could be a major improvement. But currently, SteamOS has a significant limitations. Many big titles like GTA, Call of Duty, Valorant, Apex, and other are unplayable due to anti-cheat restrictions. As SteamOS is based on Linux and many anti-cheat systems do not support Linux, or you can say they are banned on Linux. Windows has never been loved by consumers. We simply haven't had many alternatives. macOS is too expensive and gaming on Mac devices is a poor experience. So for a long time we've been stuck with Windows. However, this could change in the future. Microsoft marketed that Windows 11 would focus heavily on gaming, but players have not had the best experience with it. Meanwhile, Valve has spent time refining the Steam ecosystem, accumulating in the Steam Deck. Now, Valve is reshaping the handheld market with Steam OS. There are other handheld consoles out there that outperform the Steam Deck in terms of performance and display, but Steam OS is still their OS of choice. Valve is just lucky they've been releasing console for the past 10 years, including various controllers and devices like Steam TV and Steam Machine. They learn from their mistakes, and I believe they are now poised to shake up the market. Reports suggest that Valve is planning to launch a new console called Fremont. You might be thinking, didn't Valve already try this with Steam Machine and it failed? Yes, the Steam Machine released in 2015 was too early for the market. Valve was just starting to establish itself in the console market, or in general the gaming market, and SteamOS was still in its early stages. At that time, you couldn't even play most games on SteamOS without the help from Windows. Valve discontinued the Steam Machine but continued working to improve SteamOS, even adding Proton, which allows Windows games to run on a Linux-based OS. This update allowed SteamOS to run almost all games without developers needing to convert their titles. Now, thanks to this improvement, you can play over 30,000 titles on SteamOS or the Steam Deck. Given the Valve has spent the last 10 years working on an improved version of Steam Machine, we can expect Fremont to be significant leap forward. The name Fremont came from a Reddit post, but it was later deleted. Valve also celebrated the Steam universe in the past, and Now, after completing 10 years on their 10 years anniversary, they're showcasing all their hardware, including controllers and consoles. Reports suggest that Valve is also working on many gaming related devices, which include enhanced VR devices, trackable controllers, and now a console. The Steam universe has clearly been a central focus for Valve. Imagine this: Valve releases a Steam console with access to 90% of the Steam library on day one, meaning you can play over 30,000 games right from the start. All of Steam's amazing features like library sharing and more. For most games, you might not even need to create a new account, or you won't lose any of your saved data. If Steam console becomes a success, many developers will likely jump on board. We could see more exclusive Steam titles in the future. This would undoubtedly shake up the industry and could potentially change the landscape of hardware. Valve is already working closely with AMD and Nvidia. We can expect the consoles to feature top tier hardware. I don't know about you guys, but I'm very excited. If Valve managed to get a successful Steam console in the market, gaming industry can take a very good turn. Right now, I'm not liking the industry, how it's going, how it's becoming more expensive, with Sony now just removing the ability to use disc in their PlayStation. So now they're forcing all the gamers to just use their in-game store, which is quite expensive, and not lot of discounts on games are there. So I love to see a Valve console which offers us a whole Steam experience. So I'm very excited, guys. So guys, let's share your thoughts on the Steam console. Are you excited or not? And if you like the video, you know what